It's now time to populate the spreadsheet with the information that we need. The tool we're going to use is over here on the left, and it's the CIA's World Factbook that's produced by the Central Intelligence Agency, which runs the nation's spy network and other intelligence gathering operations. The CIA offers this to the public for free, and is probably the most accurate information source regarding countries around the world. And of course, this is needed because people like the president, the military, and other government agencies rely on accurate intelligence information from the CIA in order to make a variety of decisions regarding foreign policy and military policy, etc., etc. So we're going to start out, and we will be going here, www.cia.gov/the-world-factbook/. So then we're going to go, and we want to look for countries. So we're looking for the United States first. We're going to go to countries. What we can see here is we have the countries in alphabetical order, and there's 22 pages of these countries. But we don't necessarily have to scroll through all of those pages. We go over here to the left, and we see this alphabet here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go for the United States. We're going to look under U. And there it is, United States. So we're going to click on it, and here we are. It says the United States is in North America, the continent. Scroll down, we got photos, country flag, country map, locator map, one-page summary, travel facts. Those sources of information could be useful to students for a variety of projects. But we're going to scroll on down here, and we're going to see all of this information, the contents of the United States page. We got the introduction, geography, people and society, environment, government, economy, energy, communications, transportation, military and security, terrorism, and transnational issues. So the first thing we're going to be looking for is the capital. So we want to know the capital of the United States. So what we do is actually you will find capitals under government. And here we are at the government section. And then we're going to go down till we see capital. And we're going to highlight Washington, D.C. And then we're going to copy this information. We're going to go back to our spreadsheet here, and we're going to paste it like so. As you can see, it's running over a little bit, so we can just kind of scoot this over some so that it fits in there nice and neat. Now that we have the capital, the next thing we want to look for is population. Population would be found under people and society. So we click on there, and there it is right there at the beginning. It's over 300 million people, almost 400, well, 335 million almost. So we're going to highlight this. Now notice it's got in parentheses July 2021 estimate. And what it is showing the date this population number was published on this website. So now we're going to copy this, and we're going to paste it here. Next, we want migration rate. I think that's also under people and society. So let's scroll down a little bit. There it is, net migration rate, 3.03 migrants per 1,000 population. It's a 2021 estimate. All we need is the number. We don't need all the rest of that. We're going to copy 3.03. We're going to make sure we're in our spreadsheet, and we're going to paste it in there. Now, one thing you probably want to do, especially if you're going to take this information, maybe put it into another application such as Google My Maps, is you only want the numbers. Parts of this like dollar signs or percent signs or anything like this. If you put all that in there and then try to export it over to Google My Maps, it will get confused and you'll run into problems. So we just want the numbers. All right, the last thing we're going to look for is the GDP per capita, and it's going to be in US dollars. So That will be under economy. So we're going to go down, and well, of course, what GDP per capita means is if you take all of the information or all of the economy or all the goods and services that a country produces in a given year, and think of it as one big pie, then if you divide that pie up between the number of people that you have in your country, which is over 334 million people in the United States, then you get a number, what you have. In this case, we want the latest numbers, the 2019 estimate, and it would be $62,530. So we're going to copy that after we highlight it, and we're going to paste that in just like that. So that means every man, woman, and child in the United States, if they got an equal share of what the economy produced in 2019, they would receive $62,530. Now, obviously, it doesn't happen that way. Some people get more, some people get less. And that's how we port all this or get this information into the spreadsheet that we're going to be using for a variety of different things. We're going to be comparing information between these countries. We're going to maybe map some of this data into a mapping spreadsheet or a mapping application. So a lot of different things. I've gone through all the countries and put in the information that I need, and now I'm ready to do other things with it. I can do a data analysis, try to compare the migration rates, see who is migrating to countries such as the United States, people are going to the United States, or countries where people are leaving, such as China. We've got a negative number here, and so is Mexico. Okay, and Russia and United Kingdom also have people going into their countries. We can look at the migration rate and look at possible factor of the GDP per capita. As we can see, the United States, which has the highest migration rate, also has the biggest or largest GDP per capita of all these countries. We look at China with a GDP per capita of $16,117. Of course, they have a low or a negative migration rate. That means people are leaving China to go to other countries. So one way you can do it, again, I've also mentioned that you could take this information, put it into maps, do a data analysis with maps as well. But this is how you use the CIA World Factbook. There's lots of other data you can be using, but this is generally how you would look it up and take this information, put it into a spreadsheet like I've got here. All right, good luck with whatever projects and assignments you're going to use with the CIA World Factbook. Thanks for watching.